When it comes to language learning, why do some children study hard but fail to get good grades? Why do some children understand what teacher teaches easily? What causes the difference? In fact, students who have trouble studying have not mastered the effective study method that suits them and developed good study habits. Due to the lack of learning methods, the higher the grade, the more knowledge, the more difficult it is for these students to learn, and finally lead to a complete loss of confidence in learning, aversion to learning, and avoidance of learning. So how to make our learning better by having a good learning habit? 1. Focus on learning, less distraction. In school, cooperate with teachers to carry out regular classroom training and cultivate the habit of listening carefully to the class. Eliminate distractions and study quietly. Now some parents ask their children to do their homework diligently, while chatting with others or watching TV, or even playing cards or mahjong at home. Focus on the small world of your own thoughts, and at the same time, you must consciously focus your attention on learning, and develop the habit of concentrating on learning. 2. Prepare before class. Preview before class is very important for learning new knowledge. If you preview the content to be learned before class, it will help to improve learning ability and develop the habit of self-study. It is an important part of learning. Pre-class preview can improve the learning efficiency in class and help cultivate self-learning ability. Specifically, the following aspects should be done. Preview the course in advance. Every day, make a brief preview of the course to be learned, understand the knowledge points, key points, and difficulties of the course, and prepare for classroom learning. When previewing, use the method of thinking while reading, draw out or mark the main points, levels, and connections of the content, write down the places and problems that you do not understand, and finally determine the problems to be solved during the class so that you can focus on listening, writing, and speaking, which can improve the efficiency of listening to lectures. 3. Concentrate on the lecture. When in class, pay attention and keep your thinking closely in line with the rhythm of the teacher's lecture. To understand the content of the teacher's speech, think actively or answer the teacher's questions. Write down the main points of the teacher's lecture and the supplementary content and methods for review. In class, you must be full of emotions and concentrated, grasp the key points and clarify the key points, take the initiative to participate, think and analyze, speak boldly and show your thinking. 4. Good habits for writing. Be attentive when doing your homework, don't play while writing, don't eat and write, think carefully before writing. And also, maintain a correct writing posture, achieve head straight, body straight, feet flat, arms open, neat handwriting, and standard writing. Pay attention to protect your eyesight when writing and achieve 1 foot, 1 inch, 1 fist. Cherish the workbook, do not scribble, develop a good habit of writing pads, do not tear the worksheet at will, and keep the workbook clean and complete. 5. Do your homework seriously and correct homework mistakes in time. Develop a good habit of recording homework questions every day. If a classmate can learn to write down the homework assigned by the teacher every day and stick to it perseveringly, it means that he has learned to be responsible for his own behavior, and his life will have a good start. We should buy a notepad for ourselves from the first grade of primary school to record the things explained by the teacher and the homework questions assigned by the teacher for the day. Develop the habit of doing homework and checking by yourself from a young age. After we finish the homework, we must check it carefully and correct it in time if we find any mistakes. In mathematics, you need to check whether the calculation is accurate, whether the unit conversion is wrong, and the formulas of the application questions are listed correctly. Train yourself to find the problem and then correct it immediately. Read it to see if the sentences are clear. 6. Develop a strict work and rest schedule. The work and rest schedule is actually to set life and study rules for yourself, that is, when to study, when to play, and when to rest. Because it is our nature to love to play, we cannot deprive ourselves of the right to play. If we don't have fun, we won't be able to concentrate and not have enough energy when we study. Make plans carefully, under the guidance of parents and teachers, formulate a list-style plan for life, reading, and practical activities, and formulate weekly, monthly, and semesterly learning goals and learning plans that are suitable for the individual, and implement them conscientiously. 7. Develop a steady habit of summarizing and reflecting. Think before going to bed every day. Today, what new knowledge did I learn? How did I learn it? What other questions are there? Briefly review in your mind what and how you learned that day. Think back to what was important and difficult about learning today. Create a growth record bag. Accumulate workbooks, test questions, notes, corrections, rewards, honors, etc., and often review your own growth history records. Record life insights in time, and develop the habit of writing a diary for at least 2 minutes. At the end of each semester, seriously reflect and summarize, analyze the gains and losses in learning, and determine the direction of future efforts. 8. Make full use of time and improve learning efficiency. To improve our own learning efficiency, we should do it in the following way: listen carefully in class, and pay attention to the class. Every word the teacher says increases our knowledge little by little. The teacher assigns the homework, and takes the time to complete the homework in a timely manner. If you haven't finished it at school, go home and continue to do it, and don't play until you finish your homework. If we do our homework quickly, it will be of great benefit. After finishing our homework, we can watch TV, DVDs, go out to play, and families with conditions can play on the computer and surf the internet. So we do our homework, don't procrastinate, we must hurry, we must learn to make full use of time and improve learning efficiency.